And welcome in to Going for Two. I'm Ian Nickel, Parker Terrell with me as well. In advance, happy 4th of July. And let's just roll into it, Parker. Let's talk some USA soccer. What?
Yeah, good to be here as always. We're recording this pretty much immediately after the US's win over Bosnia and Herzegovina. Two tough, having to take on two countries at the same time, but we got the job done, winning 2-0. I think initial thoughts, a win's a win. It's the US's first win in the knockout round since 2002 in the World Cup. However, this is a little bit different because it's a round of 32 knockout round versus how it used to be, which was the round of 16. Um, However, a win's a win. Still, it was win or go home. Great crowd in Levi Stadium in the Bay Area, San Francisco. But we have to address, I mean, the elephant in the room. In about the 65th minute, our striker, Flo Balogun, gets into an entanglement with a Bosnian defender, and Bosnian guy goes down. Pretty much seems like just a classic soccer interaction. Call it a dive, whatever. You go to the replay, you do realize that Balogun does kick him in the ankle. Actually looked pretty painful, honestly. The Bosnian guy did continue playing. Um, all of a sudden, there's a VAR check for a red card. Referee goes to the check, doesn't spend a whole lot of time over there, comes back out and says red card, which means that the U.S. played a third of the game with 10 men. Didn't matter because Xavier Tillman gets a free kick goal to seal the deal. But what it really means is Balogun, as of right now, is suspended for Sunday or Monday's game against Belgium, which is really, really tough. I mean, he's a star. He's becoming a star in this World Cup, um, and honestly, he's been our best player so far, even better than Pulisic, which I know Pulisic got injured. So I definitely think that it's a win's a win. It's great. The crowd was great, but there's currently a little bit of a rain cloud over it.
Yeah. And I mean, like it was a bad red card. It should have been maybe a yellow at best. I thought that was a little egregious for a red, but they still got it done. That was a brilliant kick by Tillman. That's the
Mm-mm.
first time they've won a knockout stage game since 2002, which is huge. And now they go on to the round of 16 to take on Belgium, who they met up with in 2014,
Yeah,
where
Tim
Tim Howard
Howard.
had a brilliant game with 16 saves, but they still lost.
Yeah, lost in extra time. I think they're going to appeal the red card,
Have to.
and I really truly hope that it does get rescinded, which has happened before. There is precedent for that. Um, just because it just wasn't egregious. If you watch it in real time, it's not egregious. If you watch it in slow motion, it doesn't even look like Balogun is like eyeing down this guy's ankle and then decides to kick him there. It just looks like an incidental contact, an incidental yellow 9.9 times out of 10. It's
Yeah.
truly baffling that they went to replay and made that decision. I can see maybe if the referee sees it in real time and makes a decision for red card and they review it. But to have it reversed to where there was no
Mhm.
call on the field, not even a yellow, not even a common foul, and instead they check it, which that comes down from the booth. So VAR saw something, they beam down to the head ref and say, "Hey, we need to check. We need you to check this." And then he makes a decision for a red card. So it escalates from nothing in real time to a red card. And again, in the game, yes, that puts you down to 10 men for the last third. At that point, they were only up 1-0. So it would have been an amazing effort just to win the game, which they did, getting a shorthanded goal as well. But the real thing is he's out as of right now. He's suspended for the Belgium game. And I think Pepe's a good player. He wears number 9 for the U.S. squad, but he's not Balogun. There's a reason why we jockeyed for his services against Nigeria and England to try to get him to come to the U.S. and he picked us, and he's like I said, he's becoming a star in this World Cup. I
Yeah,
think, yeah, I don't think all hope is lost against Belgium, but it certainly is a hit.
yeah, and we I think we got to say it again. We got to give a Medal of Honor to the
Yeah,
flight people that said you cannot fly this plane. Um, one other thing I want to mention,
that's
Belgium.
Balogun's mom, by the way. If you
Thank you,
don't have
Balogun's
context for
mom.
that, Balogun's mom, when she was pregnant with him, was trying to fly back to Nigeria, and the flight attendant said, "No, you're too pregnant," and so he was born in New York, and that's how he gets to play for the U.S.
Thank you. Not only that, Belgium had a heck of a comeback
Yeah.
against Senegal today. Uh, when you were getting a haircut, they were down 2-0 in the 82nd minute or something, in the 80-minute mark, scored 2 goals, and then win it in extra time,
hmm
like in minute 124 on a penalty kick to advance 3 to
Was
2.
that controversial? The penalty kick? Like,
I
like
don't
did
think
it
so.
did it not look like a penalty?
I haven't seen
Okay.
anything.
I it was in
I was at
like it
dinner.
was in the stoppage time of extra time.
Hmm.
So it must have been pretty egregious for them to call that.
Yeah.
What an absolute choke from Senegal. To lose to go from 2-0 down in the 82nd minute to go to extra time and then to lose in the stoppage time of extra time. That's about as brutal as it gets for the African champions. But Belgium marches on after, I mean, unbelievable amounts of memes like saying how Belgium was terrible. And I do think that they were wearing Mickey Mouse uniforms.
Which, give me 1 minute. I gotta look that up. I haven't seen the uniforms yet.
Belgium is
Uh,
famous for their black and red uniforms. And they wore like white uniforms that were like pink and blue accents.
Maybe I did see these.
Either way, I do think that the US, this
Oh
is
yeah,
really
those are
where they're
I saw
terrible.
those are egregious. I think I saw a meme where it was like Homer Simpson in like a floral dress. It's like this
Yeah,
is Belgium's uniform.
brutal. And
Brutal.
so we move on. I will say this. So similar to how Mexico plays England in the Azteca Sunday
Hmm.
night, we are playing in Seattle, which I would say if there was a town, a city in the US that is soccer crazy, it's Seattle. So we are going to have all of the home field advantage in that game against Belgium. And
That's huge.
I definitely think that we can win the game without him, but it would be really nice if we had him.
Like Seattle, I mean, one, that stadium's loud for football. It's gonna get even louder for soccer. And then it was the best atmosphere that the U.S. has played in this World Cup. Um, and that could be the difference. That really could. And you mentioned Mexico and England. We'll talk about that. Mexico beats Ecuador, 2-0.
Just
Incredible
an
game.
ugly game from Ecuador.
Yeah, it was bad. That Mexico defense is really impressive. I was really impressed with them. They have not let up a goal in 4 games. They haven't lost since November of last year. I'm gonna knock on wood, and now I got to take on a really tough test in England and Harry Kane.
Well, yes, England today was down for most of that game to
Hmm.
Dr. Congo,
Shout out Dr. Congo.
and Harry Kane just makes magic out of nothing. That should go as of right now. That's the maybe the goal of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean,
His game winning goal.
he we're seeing the best in the world. We're seeing, I mean, we saw Mbappe do it against Sweden. Um,
Holland,
we saw
Holland.
Holland do it, yeah, against Ivory Coast. Like the best in the world are coming out.
And
obviously,
Messi,
because it's the
yeah,
World Cup. And Messi,
still
like,
the leading the he's the golden boot as of right now. And
yeah,
they have a breeze to the semifinals. They play
Cabo Verde.
and then if they and then they play the winner of Egypt and Austria in the next game. So they have a cakewalk to to the final four.
Well, I mean, look,
Or actually it would be the eight. It would be the final eight.
Cabo Verde. I don't know. They tied everybody they faced. That
They are
goalkeeper
not
has
beating
been.
Messi.
Stranger things have happened. It probably won't happen, but stranger things have happened. If we do, you know what? I think let's take a if Cabo Verde beats Argentina, we have to eat a hat.
Oh gosh. Okay. I'll eat a
Or
piece of a hat.
we could change it. Yeah, eat a piece of a hat.
Let's talk about Mexico. Um, Great win for the El Tree after an hour-long lightning delay.
Yeah.
Ecuador was the team that I said in our preview podcast was the most underrated dark horse. I think they're the most disappointing team of the World Cup. They squeak into the knockout stages on a last second miracle goal in the group stage in a game that
Against
didn't
Germany, mind you.
against Germany. Germany had already won the group and
Hmm.
advanced. And then they just lay an absolute egg in Azteca. I think, yes, the Mexican defense is solid, and they created two brilliant goals from their two best attacking forwards. But Ecuador just couldn't get anything going in this tournament with some really, really talented players, and they just couldn't get the job done. And Mexico moves on to face the Three Lions.
El Tri versus the Three Lions. And one thing I think that Mexico will have the advantage over is because it's in Estadio Azteca,
Altitude.
the altitude. Harry Kane ain't never met an altitude like that.
No, which of course England is already there to try to
Yeah.
acclimate. They'll head there tonight to start acclimating to because they play Sunday. I mean, they turn right
Hmm.
around and they play in 4 days, whereas the U.S. gets 5 days um, in between their next game. But that's going to be as electric as it gets, truly.
And
Sunday
Mexico
night.
has a day advantage because they played
Hmm.
last night. So
They
it's
do.
another thing. That could be like Mexico is capable of winning that game.
They are.
And I could see it happening. I could see the US beating Belgium as long as uh Flo plays. Flo's got to play. Otherwise, I don't know if Belgium or the US beats Belgium.
I think with Flo, we're a better team. Without him, it's 50-50.
Yeah, I may say 55-45, but that's potatoes. Like wouldn't even.
Tell you the United States defense has been so good in this tournament between Jedi Robinson, Tim Ream, the captain, and I'm completely blanking on the other guy's name, Freeman, with assistance from Sergio Dest on one side, and then even Weston McKennie has played some. That was kind of the big question mark going into the tournament was the U.S.'s defense, and they've been lights out along with Matt Freese and goalie. We got two Matts, Matt Turner and Matt Freese, playing for us in goalie, and shout out to them. And there, well, I mean, there's so many people have said about Coach Poach, um, but you saw it again today. Just the freedom of movement, the passing. There's just so many chances, and Tillman's goal is just as good as it gets from just outside the box. Goalie had no idea where that ball was. He curls it in top corner, and that'll go down as a big goal in U.S. soccer history. I think down a man and get slammed the door shut on Bosnia. That game was so the referees had no control the whole game. There was chippiness, people diving on both sides, just ugly. honestly, ugly. And then it's hopefully, I mean, it's going to be where people are going to keep talking about the Balogun red card for a long time, especially if he gets suspended for the Belgium game and we lose.
Yeah, that's going to be something that is going to be a what if for quite some time if they don't advance and if they don't allow that appeal. Because I think he should be able to play. That's we could talk about till we're blue in the face. Um, Speaking of blue, Paraguay upsets Germany.
The Plums.
The plums. Now let's talk about the plums. So you texted me. You texted me Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and you just go, Paraguay's going to make it close with Germany. I'm like, okay. And then you sent a follow-up text that said, I feel it in my plums.
Mm-hmm.
So I go, all
Mm-hmm.
right. Then they won. And he just sends Paraguay the plums. I was like, okay, we have something now. And then the next day, he sends me, brother. Let me find the text real quick. We text a lot. Um, the rules are the plums only have one game a day that they pick, and he sends me this. I'm sad to report the plums are saying Ecuador tonight, 2-1. And I go, I want you to try that again. He says the plums have spoken. I'm sorry to all. Mexico won 2-0. So
Hold, hold.
plums are 1-1.
Plums did not account for the weather delay.
You did say it was an asterisk game for the plums because of the weather delay.
Also, yesterday, Brain said France 3-0 and France
Yes,
won 3-0.
against Sweden. And I was like, wait a minute, he's really close. So expect a segment tomorrow.
And USA, Plums, tonight.
USA, yeah. He did say plums. You said plums and brain said USA. So tomorrow, all right,
Two
it's
and one.
Thursday when this comes
Asterisk.
out. Do what?
2-1. The Plums are 2-1 with an asterisk.
2-1 with an asterisk. So are we gonna we might have to do a live plum reading uh today. So here are the games
For tomorrow,
for tomorrow,
as we're
July
recording.
2nd. Espana, Austria, Portugal, Croatia, Switzerland, Algeria.
I have consulted the Plums, and the Plums are saying in a rematch of the 2020 Euro final, which was actually played in 2021 because of COVID, Croatia, Portugal. Right now, the Plums are saying at least extra time.
Oh, at least extra time.
Yes.
I didn't realize the plums did props.
Right now, Portugal sits at minus 130 to win. We're at plus 270 for a draw. We're at plus 400 for a Croatia win. What I'm getting is that game is going to be very close, and we're going to go at least extra time. The Plums have spoken.
All right, the plums have spoken. So everyone, so you may have to do a daily video for the World Cup. That's just the plums have spoken.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So draws at plus 250 for Portugal, Croatia. Portugal is a minus 150 favorite.
Yeah,
Croatia and this um Croatia is a 370 underdog. So
I should mention Portugal won that final in 2021.
I think you're thinking of the wrong because 2021 was like England and Italy.
I am maybe thinking of the wrong one. I might be thinking of the Euro before that, 2018,
2016.
2016.
Yeah. Let me consult
Jamie, look that up.
Wikipedia.
Yes,
They took on
2016. You're right.
France.
You're right.
They took on France. You said the
Hold on.
final?
Hold on. Hold on.
Took on France in the final. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Please hold.
They played in the round of 16
Maybe in the 2020
in the
Euro.
2016 Euros, where Portugal won 1-0 in extra time.
I don't know what game I was thinking of, but the Plums have still spoken.
Plums still there in 2016. Croatia and Portugal did play
In the round of 16.
in the round of
Yes.
16, so not the final. But they played France. It was the same thing, 1-0 extra time.
Hmm.
Let me look at
That was when
2020.
Ronaldo got hurt.
Yeah,
Pinaldo.
Pinaldo. Uh, Now I'm gonna just check again, playoff wise. Uh, okay, yeah, Croatia and Portugal did not play
Not a great slate of
in
games for
2020.
Friday. Australia, Egypt. Australia, Egypt, not Austria, Egypt, is who
Yeah,
will play
Australia, Egypt.
Argentina. Argentina, Cape Verde, and Colombia, Ghana. Colombia, Ghana could be interesting.
Colombia, Ghana might be a banner.
Then Saturday, we have the first games of round of 16, Canada, Morocco, and Paraguay and France. Currently, Paraguay sits at plus 1,800 to win.
Oh man, could you imagine? I can't imagine. There's no way, right?
There's no way. No, France is an absolute. France is like if you took LeBron, Curry, Durant, and Shea and put them on the same team.
Yeah, there's.
That's not even their bet. I mean, between Mbappe, we keep calling them the A's. Mbappe, Doué, Elise, and Dembele. That attacking four is nuts. And that's not even, they have other really good players. I mean, they have Saliba and Tchouaméni playing as, that may be the best center back duo in the World Cup also. So France is just an all-star team. I don't think
Yeah.
I think Argentina is an all-star team too. Argentina is really, really good.
Oh no, no doubt. It feels like a collision course for now.
And
That could
England
change,
has Harry
obviously.
Kane.
Yeah, Harry Kane, and Mexico has
Sir
Ochoa
Harry.
and Raul.
Sir Harry,
Sir
as he's
Harry.
being called now. And Spain. Spain is still the
Spain is
sleeping
still
giant.
good. Yeah.
Spain is still the sleeping giant. We have not seen them really uncork and see the same Spain that won the Euros 2 years ago.
And to be fair, we haven't really had to.
True.
They've s- they beat Saudi Arabia 4-0. They beat Uruguay 1-0, and they drew against Cabo Verde. They haven't given up a goal at
Hmm.
all. So they haven't really needed to show it. They won their group. They're taking on Austria now, tomorrow.
Which
There's
that'll be a decent game.
that should be.
Brain says that's a decent game.
Brain says my brain says 2-0 Spain.
I like that. That's what I would have said too. Late goal makes it 2-0.
Yeah.
Switzerland, Algeria in the nightcap might be kind of fun.
Oh, absolutely. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I kind of like Algeria. Maybe that's because of the Kansas side of it. I think Algeria could pull it off. We've seen them
I
be
agree.
capable of scoring.
There is no favorite in that game because soccer odds are weird. I guess if you want to go, I guess Sweden is plus 105 versus Algeria plus 300.
Switzerland.
Switzerland, excuse me.
I'm using the Fliff app.
Hmm.
They have Switzerland at minus 105, Algeria at plus 295, and a draw at plus 215. That is just for regulation time only.
Yep. Yep. Been an amazing knockout round to start. And I will be able to. I'm not leaving for France until the 9th, so I will get to see the US's game on Monday. And then I will, if they advance, they play on the 10th, um, which I will be in Paris.
Wait,
Their game is at 2 o'clock p.m. I arrive in Paris at 10 a.m. Paris time, so I will so that it's so I'll have
boots on the
plenty of time.
ground.
Yeah, I'll be in. They play at 9 o'clock Paris time p.m. I'll be in Paris at 10 a.m. So I'll have plenty of time to get my bearings and then watch it somewhere.
It's huge.
Is that going to be Spain? Is that the one where it's Spain?
Checking. Checking. Jeez. So it would be no, it would be France. It'd be Canada or Morocco,
Oh,
and it'd
okay.
be July 9th. Yeah. So likely
Oh, it's the ninth.
it'd be the 9th. Yeah,
Oh, not the 10th.
on the 9th.
On the ninth at 3 p.m., I will be in the air. But
In the air.
they have live sports on the air. So it
Huge.
dang. Could Well, stand by on that.
Then they play the
When would France play in their round of 16?
July 4th
Oh,
in Philadelphia. Go!
oh, then what I'm talking about is the quarterfinals. When would they play in the quarterfinals?
July 9th.
France?
Yeah.
There's only one game that day.
Yeah. July 9th, one game July 10th, two games July 11th.
But you said that US would play either Canada or Morocco.
I said France would play Canada or Morocco.
Who would the US play?
Either
That's why I said they would play Spain.
I thought you were saying France would play Spain.
No. Yeah, no. I
The
think the US
US
would
would
play
play either
Spain.
Spain, Austria,
Yeah.
Portugal, or Croatia.
Okay,
And
so
that would be July 10th.
yes. Okay, so we're back.
Okay. Okay, my fault.
I'll
I
be
thought you were
boots on
saying
the
France
ground
played
in
July 10th.
France to watch the US's potential game
Okay.
against Spain.
Gotcha.
I will not be in France I will not be in Paris when France plays their round of 16 or their quarterfinal game, but I will be arriving potentially after they just won
Yes.
against either Canada or Morocco.
And there's the off chance that July 14th, because you'd still be in France by then, right?
Yes.
The off chance, France USA semifinal
And I will be in New York for the final
for the final. Yeah.
and the third place game.
Third place game's in Miami.
Okay. I will be in New York, even though the game is in New Jersey at the
Yes.
Meadowlands across the river. I will be in New York for that, watching it with people. So that's going to be electric. I can't wait. World Cup Parker is full go.
Breaking per FIFA regulations of the World Cup, the U.S. men's team cannot appeal Floyd Balogun's red card. What do you mean you can't appeal that?
Can they review it? Can they do an internal review?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. We just got hosed.
That's from Tom Bogert
We
with The
got
Athletic.
hosed. We've officially got hosed. Asterisk on this World Cup. Asterisk. Unless Mexico wins it all, asterisk.
Yeah, I don't know how that's
Force
not.
Belgium to play without De Bruyne.
We're gonna send out. They're showing a photo of Messi doing the same thing, like kind of pushing a guy.
His is
So
even
like,
worse. He like spikes a guy in the back of his calf.
yeah, and that was
It's
less
ridiculous.
egregious.
It's an absolutely egregious. But you know what? We rally. We rally around Pepe. Rally around Pepe, folks.
We're gonna cross the Delaware with Belgium, boys.
We can still win because of the home crowd advantage. We can still win. And they're going to have multiple days to practice with Pepe as the first team.
Yeah. No,
It's
no
not all
doubt.
hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. Look at me, everybody. Look at me, everybody. All hope is not lost. We can still beat these guys. They just about lost to Senegal. Senegal is a good team. The African champions, no slouch. However, Belgium was on the brink of elimination not 20 minutes ago. And you're telling me that they're going to beat us on our own soil, in front of our own fans, in front of the most crazy, raucous crowd that we have to offer? I don't think so. They want to take away our best offensive player essentially this whole entire tournament with a bogus red card that's ridiculous. We can't even appeal it. So we're going to roll out our guy Pepe, and we're going to go and we're going to beat the brakes off these Belgian guys, and then we're going to go and we're going to win the next game. Because why not us? U.S. Why not us? Question mark. Thank you.
Malik Thompson got stepped on. It ripped his boot and sock. He was in pain, and then he got a new cleat for the free kick. I'm gonna send you the image of it.
Is this
It
for Messi?
No, this
Oh.
is today. This is the guy that kicked the goal, Malik Tillman.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me show you. But yeah, that fired me up. Let's go, dude. Um, so we're halfway through the round of 32. This has been incredible. This has been an incredible round in general, like you mentioned. And we got 6 games, right?
Tillman hero. Thank you, Talbot.
Thank you. Oh, we got wait a minute. Oh yeah, we're not halfway through. We're more than halfway through.
Free Flo Balogun school walkout.
Yeah, we walking out of school for free my boy. Um, but yeah, got a great set, and there's been a lot going on elsewhere in sports. One, Sorsby not suing. So
The end of the saga.
end
He
of the
he put
saga.
out a statement. He put out a statement that was like, "I am responsible for my actions. I'm going to work on being a better person. This problem doesn't just go away overnight." Great. He listened to our podcast.
Thank you, Sorsby. You can come on anytime, by the way. You can just email our people, which is just us. Um,
Yeah, end of that. I mean, we maybe next time we have Brady on, we can casually mention it, but there was some uproar that there was going to be litigation. Not the case. His lawyer also came out and said we're not suing, so it's the end of that saga. There's huge news today in the NBA
yeah.
also.
Well, there's a lot of it too. One,
Yeah,
Isaiah Joe traded to Detroit. Moment of
right.
silence for Isaiah Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Isaiah Joe.
Best season of his career, and we only get 2 second round picks of it. Kind of stinks, but I trust the process. I trust Presty.
Yeah. No, I mean, you got it at this point. Picked up Dort's
I
option.
mean, we just can't take another player. Like
Yeah,
like we couldn't trade him for another player. I still think there's a chance Dort gets traded. We did
I
pick
think.
up his option.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. Um, LeBron not returning to the Lakers.
So there's all kinds of stuff that we can talk about. I think
Yeah.
we
Do
should
you?
talk about yes, we should mention LeBron is not staying with the Lakers. He's pursuing elsewhere. So we've got options here. Number one, Draymond with the Warriors did not pick up his player option, and
Hmm.
instead they are efforting to trade with the Wizards for Anthony Davis to the Warriors, so
Hmm.
that try and lure LeBron to the Warriors,
Yeah.
which is something that I said on this podcast last week that LeBron was considering the Warriors, and
And
now it's happening.
yeah, and it might happen. I don't know.
And
Two,
Horford re-signed with them.
Horford resigned them. The unction is real. Two, Kawhi going back to Toronto
Huge.
is huge for Brandon Ingram and Grady
Toronto,
Dick.
Tor- Toronto, all of a sudden now looks to be a real contender. I think in the East,
Yeah.
if Kawhi is healthy. But the only time he's ever been fully healthy outside of his time with the Spurs early is the one season he was at Toronto,
And
and they
this season, actually, like he was pretty
and
healthy
this
this
season
season.
and this season. I think did he get All NBA this year? Did he get third team? I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's going to make the Raptors a contender. Now you all of a sudden you pair Scotty
Scotty Barnes.
with Kawhi. That's an insane defensive duo right
That's a
there.
great duo. Absolutely. And then uh,
Walker Kessler.
three Walker Kessler, four Mitchell Robinson signed with the Celtics,
Yeah, we got Celtics.
five Jaylen Brown and Paul George traded for each other.
Yep. So
Where do you want to start?
there is a high possibility. Have you seen the potential Lakers starting lineup?
All white
Because
guys.
they also signed the guy Mamush Kavelli. And so yeah, there's like a high possibility that they're just going to start five white dudes.
They might have just signed Luca's friends.
They may have, and Austin Reeves.
Yeah. Okay. And then FIFA source. I'm going to just come back through this. FIFA sources confirm there is no mechanism to appeal a World Cup red card in their disciplinary code.
Just ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
We're going to find the guy.
Trump, call Trump.
Dude,
It's an absolutely terrible idea. It's a terrible red card. I
horrible,
hate it.
horrible.
I hate it.
We
You're a
gotta send
loser.
we gotta send RFK after them. Why are you doing this to my boy? Why are you sending this to Flogon?
It's okay though.
We,
Pepe,
oh,
rally
you know
around
what we gotta
Pepe.
do?
Rally around Pepe.
We gotta get Hulk Hogan from the grave on this.
Oh,
We gotta get Macho
I
Man
don't.
on
I don't
this.
know how Hulk Hogan would feel about Balogun,
That's a good
but
point. The Macho Man loves Valiant, man.
what do you mean red card, brother?
Free Valiant, man. The system got him.
There's no way that's a red card. Not in my America.
Shut up, Hogan. I agree. Wait. Have you ever heard
Uh,
of I think I
what
may have
is
talked about
what
this
is the
before.
oh my goodness. I am the Hulk Hogan song.
I am a
American,
real American.
American, fight for what?
The
Yeah,
rights.
that should have been our song for the tournament. I guess they've settled on Country Roads now.
Yeah,
Did you
which
see
I'm cool
that?
with.
I
That's
I liked
nice.
it. I like it.
Yeah. Hockey's got Freebird. We got Country Roads. I'll rock with that.
And the England has Wonderwall.
Mexico has Lechona.
I I do
You
not.
never heard Lechona.
I have never heard Lechona, but
It's a
I
masterpiece.
look. I do not control the plums. I hated seeing. I hated the idea that Ecuador was going to
Your
win this.
plums betrayed Mexico, man.
Look, brother, I don't have control over the plums.
Yes, you
Okay.
do, man.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, NBA, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
What in the world is going on with this trade? I truly it is
I
the most baffling trade in a while for a superstar. The Celtics went from we're getting Giannis to we turned Jaylen Brown into 36-year-old Paul George who played 37 games last year. Two first round picks that aren't the Clippers picks that they could have got that the 76ers own
20,
from
20,
Paul
31
George.
unprotected.
And instead they get the Sixers picks for 2028 swap and then 2031 unprotected and then two second round picks. One of those could be Oklahoma City's if it's the higher one. That's it.
Mhm.
I saw some stuff floated out that they were going to trade Jaylen Brown to the Blazers for Drew Holiday, bring him back, Scoot Henderson, and two first round picks. That would have been a way better haul than Paul George. Unless they're going to turn around and trade Paul George for something else that we don't know about. I do not understand how this makes sense on paper. There's no way that Jaylen Brown is that bad of a teammate. There's no way. Why don't you just keep him?
I think Brown. Somebody said that Brown never requested a trade. I know he was talking some weird stuff on
Who
Twitch,
cares that
but
they floated you out for Giannis, one of the top 15 best players of all time?
yeah,
That should be an honor. That should be you should be honored to say, "Oh, you're good enough to be traded for this guy." He just led the Celtics to a 52 win season without their best player, Jason Tatum, who came back late. And
Finals
they
MVP,
based,
by the way.
yes, a former finals MVP who just had his best season last year as the number one guy.
Hmm.
They should have been having conversations of, well, maybe Tatum's not our guy. And instead, they trade him for Paul George. I don't know, to a division rival who now gets to run out if Embiid's healthy. They're going to run out Maxey, Edgecombe, George, and Embiid. That's a Eastern Conference Finals team if those guys are
Yeah,
healthy.
like the new tier of the East is probably, you could disagree with me on this. Knicks, Sixers, Raptors, Heat,
Pistons, I like what the Pistons are
Pistons,
doing. They just got
Cavs.
Isaiah. They got Isaiah Joe.
They do, yeah. They need another shooter, and they got him.
Cavs, if LeBron comes back home.
Cavs, and we can talk about LeBron. 28 teams on the table. Just Tobias
The
Harris
East,
signed with the
we
Spurs.
and Halliburton comes back to the Pacers.
Yeah, they don't have Miles
So
Turner though, so but they got Zubac. So who
they
knows? Maybe
got
something happens there.
Big Z,
East feels wide open, like
and a
way
lot
more
more
wide open
fun,
than
and a
ECU.
lot more fun. Although the Hornets are idiots, and they did trade Lamelo, but
Yeah, they traded the Timberwolves. Let's talk about. Hold on, they traded Miles Bridges to the Suns. They traded LaMelo Ball to the Timberwolves.
Suns
Minnesota
gave
has the
up
most
so
problematic team
much.
right now.
Suns gave up so much for Miles Bridges, but that's neither here
Grayson
nor
Allen
there.
and Royce O'Neal.
And a first round pick. I think two first round picks.
No, it wasn't two. There's no way. It's a two.
Jamie, look that up.
I'm gonna look that up. Jamie, look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Miles Bridges. Let me see here. Like, I don't understand what Charlotte's doing. Like, you could have built
One, no,
momentum off
just
of this.
are trading. The Hornets gave up a first round pick for a first round pick.
Oh, it's a big swap.
No, a 2029 first round pick for a 2033 first round pick.
Oh, okay.
I felt like that was a lot for Miles Bridges. But so yeah, then they trade LaMelo um for Nas Reed and a bunch of picks, essentially. Love Nas Reed.
Yeah. Nas Reed, shout out.
LaMelo and Ant Edwards on the same team. Thoughts? And
That's the most. That's
they
the,
get Io too. They signed Io DeSunmu.
that is a problematic team right there. That is the most problematic front court I have ever seen. LaMelo's driving in Ant's antics. That's
However, LaMelo is a really good alley oop thrower, and so
yeah. No, you're gonna get some highlights, but I don't know if it necessarily makes them better.
does that let them beat the Nuggets? We'll see.
Again,
True.
they beat the Nuggets. They beat the Nuggets all the time.
Oh, they're the ones who always win. So it's just the Thunder they can't beat,
Maybe the Spurs.
and the Spurs. Spurs haven't done. They signed Champagny.
They signed Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris, I saw this. He has made $330 million in the NBA, which would put him fourth in the NFL in NFL history. He's 2 million short of what Tom Brady has made.
2 billion or 2 million?
Million.
Shoot, man, you gotta give him credit for
It's insane.
good for him. Like, wish I had that. Wish I could do that.
Tobias, shout out Tobias Harris. But
Does that worry you at all?
I still just don't know what the Celtics are doing.
Yeah,
And
I don't have it.
Celtics, from what I understand, Celtics fans kind of feel the same way about Brad Stevens as Thunder fans feel about Sam Presti, where it's like trust the process. Like we
Yeah.
we trust this guy. apparently they were just not willing to trade Baylor Shireman and Hugo
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez
Hugo Gonzalez,
for
yeah.
Giannis. So they've got big plans for those guys. And
I like Shireman, but I would have traded him for Giannis.
yeah, yeah. So Celtics, they got Paul George,
I
36-year-old
have
Paul
to
George, who played. Let me reiterate, he played 37 games
got
last
suspended
season.
for got suspended 25 games because of drug suspension.
Yeah,
So even if so let's say he plays all 25 of those games, quick maths,
it's like 50 something.
62 games.
62 games. He did play 11 games in the playoffs, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just Jaylen Brown is a top. What is he? Is he a top 10 player in the NBA? He was last
Let's go
season.
down the list. Shea, Wimby, Jokic,
Jokic,
Brunson now, right?
yeah,
I have to put him up there.
Ant,
Ant, I get it. Okay. I don't know. LeBron, right? Luca.
Luca.
Katie still count? Is Katie still top 10
I
guy, you think?
don't know about top 10 still.
Um, Giannis,
Be honest, I would still put in the top 10.
that's nine.
I mean, did who had a better season than Jaylen Brown other than
Not a
Shea?
lot.
Other than Shea.
Oh, wait, that's eight. I'm sorry. Cade? Do we put Cade over Brown? Because Brown, I could say he's a top 10 player. That's fine. I just want to double
Yeah,
check.
I think he is too. I think if Jason Tatum comes back healthy, then he would be top 10.
I think I prefer Brown over Tatum.
Yeah, I don't I just
Is
don't I don't
that
know what goes behind I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Again, there's like all this stuff about maybe he's a bad teammate. I don't know. But
went on Twitch 24 hours after blowing a 3-1 lead?
brutal.
That is wild.
Kawhi
Kawhi, if he's healthy, I mean, you count
played
him
every
as a
game
top guy?
almost.
Do what?
Oh, we forgot literally. Oh no, you said him first. Wimby. I was like,
Yeah, I
we
said Shea
forgot
Wimby.
Wimby.
Yeah, Shea Wimby, Jokic, Giannis. Yeah,
J Dub
LeBron.
next year.
Jada next year.
J Dub
This will be a
loading.
sleeper season.
J
So
Dub
now
loading.
LeBron is down to 28 teams. Because this is, I could maybe see he's willing to go anywhere. What if he goes to Boston? Do they have the cap room for him?
That would make that would cause the two biggest Boston sports people, media, Dave Portnoy and Bill Simmons, heads to explode. Legit, if that happened.
Do we want that
Yes, for the content alone.
for the content alone? So let's see.
Two of the
20.
biggest LeBron haters that exist.
So every team basically, but the Lakers and the Spurs are
Why is he not?
available
Why can't he go to the Spurs?
because he just signed Tobias Harris. So they're not going after him.
Oh, you know what? Bricktown's beautiful, LeBron.
I can I'm gonna say something crazy. I I don't want LeBron.
No, I don't want him.
I
That's
don't
gonna
want
mess
him.
up the whole chemistry.
That's yeah. Mess with the whole
But
flow. It becomes alpha. Like it doesn't. No, Thunder don't need him.
I think it's between the Warriors. Celtics now are interesting.
Celtics,
Warriors,
Cavs,
Cavs.
Heat.
Mm,
I would
that's Giannis's team now.
just add it on there. I think I don't. Maybe
Have
this
we
is wrong.
considered Denver?
No, he wants to golf.
Oh,
He wants indoor or outdoor golf. You don't want to top golf in Denver, man.
if
This
he
is
goes to Boston, a lineup of Pritchard, White, Tatum, LeBron, Mitchell
George.
Robinson.
Oh, and Mitchell
Oh,
and Paul George is the sixth man, or does no? Derek White would probably go to the bench, right? Or Pritchard.
yeah,
One of them will probably win six man if that's the case.
yeah.
Um,
That's interesting. With
well, here's a funny
Gonzalez and
scenario.
Pritchard,
What if LeBron goes to Sacramento?
light the beam.
Like the beam, LeBeam James.
Why would he go there? They're terrible.
But the legacy. Think about it. Think
No,
about it.
he's not. He's not. He's got too
He's
little in the
gonna
tank.
save
He wants to win a
Sacramento.
title. He wants to win a title.
He's gonna save Sacramento by winning them a championship.
What if he goes to the Knicks? There's less pressure now since they've won one.
That would be, oh, that'd be annoying. I would get mad at that. I really did. Like really? You do that? Go save the Charlotte Hornets. Do what Jordan couldn't. Go to the Wizards. Do what Jordan couldn't.
Was
If
floated
he
out
loves
there.
if
Wizards
he
was
loves
floated out there,
Anthony Davis so much, like,
and they have the Bonsa and Trey Young. Yeah, I mean that's floated out there.
yeah.
And
So,
he can just start campaigning for when he becomes a politician right after he's
yep.
done playing. He
I
can just
know what
parlay
DC is like. I played with the Wizards.
he can just parlay that into a political career by just being right there. I don't how much of an impact how much does LeBron move the needle? I guess it just depends on the team.
Depends on the team. You're not going to him as
41-year-old LeBron.
you're not going to him as a first option.
Or he won't be 41 till December. But
The best, is it crazy to say the best scenario for him? Maybe option three. If he's option three on a team to win a championship,
seeing the teams we listed, Warriors, he's option 2.
he's gonna have to be option two.
Celtics, he's option 2.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he goes to the Celtics. That would be so weird. They hate him. Boston hates LeBron.
It'd be really funny though.
I just
If
don't
that
think
was the
I don't think
setup.
he would do it. I don't think he would do it.
That's this.
What about the Magic? They get the new coach.
No, he's not going to the Magic.
They
He's
got a
more
young
likely to go to
team.
the
They got a young
Celtics than
team.
Magic.
They got a young team that kind of underperformed. That's why they get a new coach. Um, Detroit,
No, he's. I don't think
Detroit
he's
Rock
gonna.
City. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna like my mind, except for Boston. I'm thinking like southern, southern area, and then the Bay.
I just what if he goes to
He,
Toronto?
no, he won't go to Toronto.
Him and Kawhi.
He's not going to Toronto.
Do you want to go to the East? Is the question. Because I do feel like it's wide open, but also it's gotten a lot better recently.
Yeah, I mean it's open, but I mean I don't.
Avoid Oklahoma City.
Hmm.
You avoid San Antonio.
Hmm. Void Denver.
Houston next year, I mean, they were dealing with so many injuries this year. If they're healthy, they have a really solid team on paper.
Report from the Athletic: the Sixers have expressed interest in acquiring LeBron James.
Tell you what.
He and also LeBron is open to a minimum deal. He doesn't intend to make this a financially driven decision.
Well, yeah, because he's a billionaire. He doesn't need
Yeah.
money.
Uh,
Maxi,
oh,
Edgecombe,
jeez.
Brown, LeBron, Embiid. Holy Moses.
Oh, maybe.
That would be nuts. LeBron might choke slam Embiid if he tries to game manage. Who is the Sixers coach?
Nick Nurse.
Oh, the nurse. The male nurse.
So this is according to a Warriors insider, Nate
Insider, I barely
Friedel.
know her.
Nick Friedel, Warriors insider, says it's 50-50 between Cleveland and Golden State right now. That was 3 hours ago.
A statement that could have been said in 2016 and now 10 years later.
Yeah. 10 years later, we can't escape.
What about, have we thought about Dallas teaming back up with Kyrie and Cooper Flag?
He wasn't at the reunion.
Oh, right. Come on, Kyrie.
It's all good, apparently. It's all good.
Hey,
Gonna make it.
they made a lot of magic together. Are they like Simon and Garfunkel?
Maybe Hall and Oates.
Oh, you're out of touch.
Or wait.
No,
Are
they you're right. They hate each other.
wait, no, are SGA and Jaylen Williams Hall and Oates?
No, don't say that. Don't bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, my bad, my bad. No, Hall and Oates do hate each other.
Now,
Or
yes.
Oates hates him. Or
There's
Hall.
there's
It's like a
there's
one-sided hate.
yeah. Which is I think that's how Simon and Garfunkel too. It's one-sided.
Oh.
Anyway,
I was just
crazy
thinking
stuff.
musically,
Crazy
not
sports day. A crazy sports day
it.
today.
Yes, indeed. NBA free agency as well. Oh yeah, did you see Diana Russini like was trying to call like
JJ McCarthy.
FaceTime a head coach in a speeding ticket?
Yeah, brutal. How could it get worse? Well, I guess it could get worse if they were like Diana Russini was like in ISIS. That could make it worse. It's like Diana Rossini seen with ISIS leader. Other than that, like it just keeps getting worse for her. It's like Diana Rossini was on the Epstein plane.
He's getting the information. Uh, so yeah, I mean, who knows? What is the funniest scenario LeBron could go to? Is
That's
it the Clip?
realistic.
No, not realistic.
The
We could do a
funniest,
funniest might be the Pelicans.
that would be pretty funny. I think the funniest is Boston because all of those
Yeah.
fans would have to eat crow.
Or it
I
may be
mean, I mean,
worse.
this is not even, this is a real thing. Like, they were like calling him racial slurs for years. He has said that in articles that like he was called racial slurs in Boston.
That's that's
And that's
Boston
his
for you.
least favorite place to play.
Oh, so that would be really funny then. Oh, I thought no, no, no. I
And
thought you said he
and the
hates Memphis.
Portnoy and Bill Simmons aspect.
I thought he hates Memphis.
Why does he hate Memphis?
I don't know. There's nothing to do there. They got a
Oh.
whole Bass Pro Shop pyramid,
Hey,
dummy.
yeah, wait, hey, whoa, whoa. They got a Bass Pro pyramid.
They got the pyramid, man. Funny scenario. Another funny scenario I think would be. I think it'd be funny if he went to the Clippers
Oh, that would be so funny.
and then do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, um,
Him and Keaton Wagler.
Keenan, he's like, I really wanted to play with Keenan Waggle. Another funny scenario.
The Warriors is hilarious. Unction
It
is
is.
hilarious.
Unction is very hilarious. Like, I don't see LeBron as a threat.
It's like Wild
Yeah.
Hogs. The movie Wild
Yes.
Hogs.
Yeah.
No regrets.
With Draymond, with Curry,
Def. I think
Al
they would keep
Horford,
I think they would keep Jimmy Butler at that point.
they probably would. Tore his ACL, although he may be having some like another. There may be another gambling scandal like fixing to break up at
Oh
Jimmy Butler.
no. Oh no. Him
There
and
may
Sorsby.
be.
Him and Sorsby need to go to the same treatment center.
Oh, today's July 1st, which means the NIU Huskies are football members of the Mountain West Conference.
Welcome to the sinking ship, brother.
No, they're okay. And the Pac-12 is alive and well.
Quickly, we'll mention the Yankees have lost seven straight.
Oh yeah, we got to discuss.
Um, they were first in the AL East. All of a sudden, now they find themselves 5 games back. It's just been an absolutely abysmal week. Zero offense, zero heart. Judge, Stanton, everybody's hurt. It's as tough as it gets right now. It's the second longest losing streak in Boone's time as manager. Uh, yeah, we're in the dumps right now.
3.5 games back.
We were
Um,
cruising. We were cruising.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden, now we are just tanking, which, I mean, not as bad. The Cubs lost like 10 games in a row not that long ago, and now they're doing
yeah.
well again.
You know, who's won 7 out of the last 10?
Rangers.
Rangers. 44 and 43. We're at 500. We did it. 500
Shout
balls.
out Levi's White Sox. Shout out Levi.
Levi's long-term investment.
They called me a madman.
Long-term investment. Game ahead of the Cleveland Guardians. Tigers have been abysmal, but Scooball's back. Maybe they can make another second half run like they did. Uh,
Yankees trade for Scooball. Do it.
oh, don't do that. Gosh. That would make me hate the Yankees more. And the Dodgers are a thing.
Still wouldn't even be as good as the Dodgers.
Yeah, no, none of this matters. That's why we're having a lockout next year. Uh,
Bullshit, brother.
Brewers still doing it. Still doing it.
They are very good.
Phillies have figured it out. They're now 2.5 games back of the
Philly
Braves.
sports. Stock up.
Absolutely stock up. Phillies where it's at now, right now, man.
Eagles hopefully can ride that wave in the fall
Yeah, that'd be great.
with the 28th best quarterback in the NFL according to Brady.
Even I even have him at 20th, which
Super Bowl
we
MVP.
that'll be discussed. We will have to discuss it
How many quarterbacks have a Super Bowl MVP that are in the NFL right now?
right now.
There's two. Did Darnold get it?
No.
No, it was
Um,
Kenneth Walker, who's now on the
yeah,
Chiefs. We
yeah.
got Mahomes and Stafford are coming to mind.
Yeah, Mahomes, Stafford,
That's it.
active, that is it, I believe. Yeah.
That's it. And Jalen
Is it?
Hurts. I'm not saying he's a top three
Oh, Aaron
quarterback.
Rodgers.
Right. Okay. Aaron Rodgers.
Three.
Yes.
Three.
So now there's four.
Four. Uh, that's we missing anything else? I think we've covered a lot of it.
Yeah, we hit baseball right
Shout out
there. I think,
Hovland.
yeah, shout out Vic. Norway, stock up. Hovland getting the win. Norway advancing. Norway, Brazil, electric. Sunday is must watch.
Sunday, peak soccer.
Sunday, you need to get in a deep seat and a faraway look and
3 p.m., 7 p.m., July 5th, Central
lock
Time.
in if you
Brazil,
are at
Norway,
all interested.
Mexico, England. By the way, I'm still doing research on the best national anthem, so I may have to come back to you on that. So far, I think I've listened to about 16 of them. These are the ones that I thought were bangers. Well, now I gotta find the list. Hold on. Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, USA, and Mexico. I have in the amazing tier. Pretty good. Canada, Australia, Algeria. Meh, Croatia, Austria, Dr. Congo, Curacao, Germany, Iran. Not a fan of Ivory Coast, Belgium, Bosnia, New Zealand. A new anthem is needed. Cabo Verde and Czech Republic.
Hmm.
So
Where was England?
I have not added England's on the
England
list yet.
is,
God
uh,
save the Queen.
yeah, king now. But yeah,
Oh yeah, King, yeah.
dun 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 dun. That one.
God save our precious Queen. But guess what, or King? Guess what? That's what we fought against 250 years ago, White. 13 to the harbor. Said the British were coming by one by land, two by sea. White.
Bar Revere wide.
Why? Yorktown, why?
Declaration of Independence. Wide.
Why? Liberty Bell, why?
Boston Massacre. Wide.
Why? Thank you, troops.
Thank you to the troops. Thank you to U.S. Soccer for getting the job done after getting absolutely kicked in the you know what by the refs. And we will not solo ep coming next week.
No, we're gonna record on the 8th before you leave.
Right. So we will have one more ep to discuss the U.S.'s
Mm-hmm.
game against Belgium and others
Yeah.
before I leave. And then there might be some solo outings from Ian, but we'll talk more about that next week.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. Ian Nickel on Instagram, Ian Nickel on Twitter, now X.com,
That's
Parker
me.
Terrell 2 on X.com, Parker Troy 20 on Instagram. Follow the pod on Instagram and X.com at G. Wait, we changed it. What is it now?
GF2 Pod.
GF2 Pod. Thank you all for listening and watching. Subscribe, comment, all that jazz. See you all next week.
All right. See ya.